So guys, this is the current state of the freezer. I am almost embarrassed to show it to you, but it's been a rough, I don't know, couple months, and it's just very disheveled. Everything's kind of been tossed and turned. People have come out and picked things up for me because this is out in the storage room in our house. So my job today is to go through, get this cleaned out and organized, and get our menu plan for June. See what I've got. So I'll bring you guys back in a little bit and let you see what I've come up with. But I'm not even going to try to film me clearing this stuff out because it's just, I don't know, I have visions of knocking over the camera and everything else, and I'm just not that well coordinated and organized today. So I'll show you in a little bit what I come up with on my menu plan, and then I'll show you what I got at the grocery store to balance things out for the week. Finished product always looks nice and neat, all on one sheet. I put, this little sheet is just from a recollections planner thing. It's pantry inventory, but I'm really more interested in doing my freezer. So I put all my meats on one side, and then of course I've got some ravioli in there, gluten-free from Aldi of all places, so I'm excited to try those. So I have everything listed out and the amounts that I have. And then on my back, I have my fruits and veggies, and then I had a few miscellaneous things, you know, like a bowl of Cool Whip and a few things like that. So my goal for June, like I said, is to try to use these things up. Over on He Provides Homestead, we were talking about using things up for storms. Now, like I mentioned, we live out, you know, near the coast of North Carolina, and we are coming up on our prime storm season. And so every year about this time, usually our peak is late summer, early fall. So every year about this time, I try to eat down our freezer because we did, oh gosh, I don't remember how many years ago, lose an entire freezer full of food just because of power outages, and heartbreaking. And of course, we don't keep a generator because one, you never know if you're going to have to take off and leave. Two, you have to be able to store it, maintain it, all that good stuff, and it's just not worth it to us. So this month for June, I'm actually not going to plan a monthly menu. I'm going to plan week by week and see what I can use up in this. So with this in mind, what I've done is I have planned out my weekly menu here. Let's see if you can see this. So the plan is for Sunday, breakfast, you can see strawberries on pancakes. Lunch, we're going to do broccoli, cornbread, beef sausage, potatoes with peppers and onions, and we'll do leftovers for supper that night. Monday will be bacon, eggs, and toast for breakfast. Nobody will be home during lunches until Friday and Saturday except for me, and I'll just do leftovers. So supper will be barbecue meatballs over rice and string beans. Tuesday, I have physical therapy, and it's early that morning, so breakfast is just going to be options of cereal, yogurt, or muffins. Supper will be chicken tenderloins, broccoli, and corn. Wednesday is, we're going to have a girls' craft day, if all goes well with my sister's work, that afternoon. So breakfast is going to be muffins and scrambled eggs, and supper will be spaghetti, and then we'll have salad and garlic bread with it. Thursday, I have physical therapy that morning, and then an afternoon, or an evening really, class. So breakfast is just going to be cereal, muffins, or yogurt, again, choice of whatever you want kind of thing. And supper will be sausage and cheese biscuits with scrambled eggs. Friday, I have a doctor's appointment, and my husband's actually going to be here all that day because he's going with me to that, so the meals will be a little heavier. Breakfast will be sweet potato muffins, bacon, and scrambled eggs. Lunch, I'll do a chicken and pasta salad. And then supper is going to be a beef roast with potatoes, carrots, etc. And because I'll be going, I'm actually going to put that in the crock pot to take care of itself. Saturday, we'll do bacon, hash browns, toast, and eggs. And lunch will be grilled turkey burgers, veggie tots, and baked beans. And then for supper that night, we'll make homemade pizzas. I'll go in as I use up ingredients and items and mark them off my list. And what I've done is I've created just a weekly what I need here on my grocery list to fill in And I'm going to see if I can stay under $100. So we'll see. That's the plan. I'm hoping anyway. But I'll also have to remember I'll also have my veggie box come in. So that should help me keep it down a lot. So I'll bring you back in a little while and show you what we picked up at the store and let you know how I did. Summer is here, 90-some degrees outside, and I am hot, but the groceries are here. So let me show you what I got. $36.83 on groceries, $20 for my veggie box, even though that was paid for a while back. That's kind of part of my total for the week. And then $28.72 for my Project Pantry long-term storage. So let me show you guys what we got. My best buy. These s'mores dessert bar mixes. I got 8 boxes of these. They are a year from going out of date. They were 70 cents a box. My daughter loves s'mores. I can make one a month as a treat, and they'll be fine. Diced tomatoes with green chilies. These are the Fit and Active No Salt Added brand. They were, I believe, 49 cents a can. Let me check the receipt and make sure I'm telling you right though. Yes, no, 45 cents a can. 45 cents a can. I keep these when they go on sale or they have them in my pantry storage. I use a lot of these because I love them in chili, tacos, any kind of Mexican type or Spanish type dish. I also, because I am out of these, bought the Italian diced tomatoes with onion, garlic, and olive oil. They were 49 cents a can, so I got 24 of these and 24 of these. So these 3 items made up my $28.72. These all go into my long-term pantry or my, my food storage pantry, and they'll be used up over the course of the year. They're not for this week kind of thing. And I'll show you our groceries for this week and on into the next. The grocery portion worked out to be just under $37. I got 3 dozen eggs. That's more than I'll probably need for a week, but I do use a lot for baking and things, so I'd rather have too many than not enough. Some Aldi brand cinnamon frosted flakes for my daughter. Some hamburger buns for later this week. They'll go in the freezer until we get ready to use them. Garlic bread for midweek to go with spaghetti for a guest. A loaf of honey wheat bread for toast for my daughter and for breakfast and things like that. 2 packages of cookies, some fudge striped and some vanilla wafers for her to snack on in the evenings this week. The Aldi brand equivalent of Bisquick. I like to have this on hand if she wants to bake things or if we need something quick for her. She really likes waffles, pancakes, things like that made with that. I needed cheese, so I got some of the taco style and the Italian style shredded. My tip to you, always check these. They had the bigger bags, but this was actually a better price per ounce than the bigger bags. 2 blocks of the extra sharp cheddar. 1 container of milk. I do already have some in the refrigerator, so I didn't get much. Plain whole milk yogurt. Their organic brand. I have a hard time finding any that's flavored. I like the vanilla organic yogurt, but they don't carry it. Chunky guacamole. This was an impulse purchase, I'm not going to lie, but I love it. I didn't want to make my own. I think it was like $2 or $2.29 maybe. Some chunky salsa because I'm out. They only had mild. I usually like it a little bit with a little bit more kick. I needed mayo, and I have not tried this brand, but I don't see anything weird in it. So I'm going to try it. It doesn't have any artificial flavors or synthetic colors, and it's gluten-free, and I don't, see anything weird that I can't pronounce, etc., etc. So we'll see how it does. I'm usually a Kraft mayo kind of girl. I got my husband a seedless watermelon for this weekend. I wanted celery for pasta salad and a few dishes, and I wanted some onions. So that is it for our grocery haul. I will try when I do next week's shop to show you my list and show you what I marked off and maybe do a quick snippet of the meals that I served. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a great week, and I'll be back in a couple of days. Bye.